All right, guys, what's going on? It is Larry MF White, and I am so thrilled. Al Villegas, Tom Ferry coach and real estate icon from Southern California. What's going on, brother?
Hey, I'm doing great, man. Thanks a lot, Larry.
Absolutely.
Great
So,
to be
one
here.
of the things, like, as I was kind of thinking about how to introduce you, I realized, like, you've been in real estate for now, you may not look like it. You're like a vampire over there, but you've been in real estate for over 30 years. Is that right?
30 years, exactly. It was
You
30 years in January, actually.
dang. So you've seen the ups, the downs,
Right.
like you've sold thousands of properties yourself, like ran huge REO companies, like you've recruited, you've been team leaders, and now like you kind of bundled that all in to really kind of giving back to the community as a Tom Ferry coach. Should I kind of have that right?
Right. Got that. I enjoy what I do. It's perfect.
That's beautiful, man. Well, I'm thrilled to have you on. I'm thrilled to have a relationship, been able to work with you at different companies in the past, seen you actually grow companies and add so much value to agents. Let's talk. There's so much uncertainty right now in the marketplace. Dude, what are you like? What's Tom saying? Like, what's going on with the market
Right.
right now?
Right. Well, it's crazy out there. A lot of these agents have never experienced a market like this, especially if you got your license in the last, within 10 years, right? Even the
Mhm.
last big one we had in '08. So what's happening right now is that we're finding out that those agents that are still moving forward, working in the business, are the ones that uh, at least are moving the business forward and packing the cannon so they'll have something left to start with and just take off at that time. So Steve Carney had mentioned there are three kind of agents right now, right? The ones that are basically creating the voice of calm leadership, those that are freezing up and not doing anything, and then those that are basically panicking. So
Yeah.
what we find right now is that we have a small percentage all the time that are actually working the business, and those that are just giving up, right?
Yeah.
And that's the big difference right now. That key big difference on which agents are doing the business and which agents are not, and that's what I'm seeing right now out there right now.
So question for you, because you coach and train agents across the country. Production going up, staying the same, or sales going down? What do you see currently happening right now?
But right now, the clients that really appreciate coaching, and now coaching is more important than ever, are the ones that are moving the needle. They're getting virtual appointments. They've got a ritual. They've got a plan to follow each day. Okay, and they're adjusting to the market.
Time out. Do you guys hear that? Because I've said that a lot of times in the
Right.
past. Like, fail to plan and you plan to fail. And one of the other things that Al just pointed out is they have a routine. It starts in the morning. How are you setting up your day? How are you positioning? How are you
Right.
feeling this, right? How are you coming at a peak state every single day? So I just want to make sure that in case somebody missed it, that
Yeah.
they are noticing
And
like
that's
things.
I mean, every agent, before we used to say to our coaching clients, to everyone, make sure you got morning routines, make sure you get your meds in. We'll talk about meds. And it kind of was a cliche before, but now it's even more important
Yeah.
that you get the morning routine in good, because even the best of us, with
Yeah.
kids running around at the house, I mean, your office is right next to your bedroom, routines and getting yourself ready is so important to get that day started the right way.
Because some of the habits that we create right now will last the rest of our lives. So
Right.
if you're binge watching Netflix, if you're sleeping in like, oh, I can't go anywhere anyways, I'm going to
Right.
sleep till 9, sleep till 10, like those things aren't going to stop as soon as we're able to go back, right? Like now you've conditioned your body. And so I
Right.
couldn't agree with you more. I mean, as hard as it is, I'm still waking up at 4:30 to 5:30, like while the house is quiet, everybody else is sleeping. I'm reading, I'm doing my gratitude, my affirmations, my yoga, like everything. I couldn't agree with you more, man.
Exactly.
Uh,
And the business is out there. It is tougher. We tell our clients, don't make it worse than it is. Don't buttercoat it. It is what it is. But keep moving the business forward, making sure you're reaching out to clients, making them feel good, letting them know you're there, and just basically set up the appointments, set up the future appointments for when the market turns around. They're ready to go. There's a lot more involved in that, but that's kind of a summary.
Yeah, you just want to be there for your client. Now is not the time to be an ambulance chaser and try and sell anything. Now is the time to build the relationships and make sure that you're that expert, right? That you're that source for whatever it is in real estate or whatever business that you're in. So I want to make sure that, we just got a snapshot, and I want to leave people like from Al, from Tom Ferry. If there are 3 things that every agent should be doing right now, let's start with the first one. What is the first thing that every agent, it's non-negotiable, they have to be doing?
You've got to have your meds, right? Your meditation, exercise, diet, and sleep.
Okay, so we're not talking about like our Prozac or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Like an acronym.
Although we need that sometimes, but you've got to have that in place, okay? I was up this morning at 5:30. I did my exercise. I even posted that, showered, took care of some notes, and I'm ready to go as if I had a regular office.
Okay.
Number 2 is this is a good time to really focus on sharpening that axe, working on your systems, working on your social media, learning how to use social media. Also on your listing presentations, learning how to do the virtual presentations as well as marketing presentations with your clients.
Okay.
So again, keep moving, work the axe. In other words, sharpen the axe, make sure you're doing those type of things. Okay. And then thirdly is that I know there's business out there. It's less than it is. So the reality is you want to be the one that's basically not getting a piece of that action, okay? This is no different than the agents that are really working through on the months of November, December. They know that most of the business is not going to happen until January, February. But when that month hits, they're taking off, they're crushing it. So you can't stop moving forward in your business.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, the 3 things that every agent has to be doing. So the first one is they have to stay safe, and that's both physically and mentally. And so that's where, we have to follow protocol. We have to take our meds, as you said, which is the meditation, the exercise, the diet, and the sleep. So we're coming at a peak state. The second piece is make sure that we're continuing doing our business, right? Continuing the flow, continuing our routines, reaching out to clients, making sure that we're of service and value. And then the third part is load the cannon, right? Yeah. Advertising's the cheapest that we may ever see in our lifetime. Everybody or more people are home now than not. So people are answering the phones. I mean, there's all of these things, and we have to be basically using all of that. Am I understanding that correctly?
Exactly. You got that right.
Beautiful, my friend. Well, man, I just wanted to kind of start this whole session of kind of a coach's corner. I value your opinion. I know that you're talking to chief economists. You're talking to Tom Ferry on a weekly basis. And so I'll be bringing you back on, and we'll be talking about like little
definitely
like this.
I'll have to go deep with you on that. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, I know that you coach a lot of top people. There's a lot of agents that aren't doing that. So as a part of just kind of our relationship, if an agent's not doing a minimum of 1 to 3 deals a month right now, I without a doubt think there's probably a couple of things that you could do to set them on the right track. Would you give people 15 minutes if they reached out to you just to kind of talk about their business and some quick little things that they could implement there? Would that be cool?
Right, definitely. I get together with them, see what they're doing, evaluate how they're getting the business, or if they're not getting the business, why they're not getting up to do the business, figure out what will work best for them, and then have a crystal clear goal set and plan.
Nice. Beautiful. I am dropping that in here right now. So yeah, man. So that is what we got for today. I just wanted to talk about the top 3 things. We recap those. If you guys need anything at all, call, text, email myself, Al. You can find him on Facebook, Instagram. You can Google him. He's out there. Same thing that you should be doing with your business. And we look forward to talking to you guys soon. Have a great day.
Thanks, Larry.